So today we are cleaning Jimmy's aquarium. Now, I took the rocks out of it and his little house. He's inside the house, in the bathtub. He loves the bathtub, as you saw in my last video. So, yeah, the rest just to get this monkey water out, scoop all the sand out, put it somewhere, and maybe reuse that sand for later. But right now, I gotta go down to that shed, barn, whatever you want to call it, and get the new sand. Hi! Puppies! I know you haven't seen these guys in a while. They're all grown up. I think they're about 1.5 years old now. They're doing just fine. Let's see. Yep. Jimmy sand. Now, if I remember the last time, ooh, that's heavy. If I remember last time, I think we used about a gallon and a half. So let's go ahead and take both of these. And walk back up. Now, sorry, I put the sand down. Okay. So let me go get a tripod and we'll take care of this, and we'll grab the hose behind there and clean out those. Clean out the air conditioner. Not the air conditioner. That's the air conditioner. Clean out the aquarium and those rocks. Okay. So I don't have any knee pads, so this is gonna be pretty painful. So let's just go ahead and dump the rest of this water out. Oh, it's still very heavy. Alright. And I need a trowel. Be right back. Okay, got a trowel. So, we'll scoop all this out and put it into this container right here. I want to be very careful because this is metal and this is glass. Don't want to scratch it or, of course, shatter it. You know what, I'm just going to use my bare hands. Probably work faster anyway. Okay, so now we got pretty much all the sand in here, about 98% I would say. Still got a few rocks in here, or is it just one? I think it is one. Okay, so I'll kind of spread this out a little bit. Put this rock away. Then get the hose. Alright, so that already looks a lot better, a lot cleaner, but there's still some, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's still some brown marks from the mucky water and stuff. So, I usually put the sand in there first, but I'm going to go ahead and scrub the rest of that out. That white stuff is just fogging up from the humidity out here because it rained not too long ago. I think it rained this morning. Alright, so now, get the hose. I'm going to rinse out all these rocks. This towel I'm going to use for the aquarium to dry it out, and maybe even scrub it. So, I basically just leave all the rocks in there, and rinse them out like this. This, I might have to scrub, but let's just give it a little rinse, see what happens. It does not want to be rinsed. Yeah, I'm going to have to scrub that. Alright. So let's, scrub this thing. And some of you may be about to type in the comments that I should not fill Jimmy's aquarium with hose water or sink water or anything like that. Anything that comes from, you know, water pipeline, stuff like that. And you are absolutely correct. But because I'm going to use some rainwater, because it just rained this morning. We were in a drought for a while. It hadn't rained in like 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks, now that I think about it. So, we got some fresh rainwater in these buckets over here. So, we'll use that water. But I think I'll fill it up when I get it inside. That's what I did last time. Can't remember exactly how I did that. But I'll fill it up when I get this thing in position, because it gets very heavy once you put the water in. The sand, not so much. Wet sand, yeah. It's kind of funny. The baby alligator snapping turtles kind of look like an adult common snapping turtle. But the baby common snapping turtles look like an adult alligator snapping turtle. So that's why I just guessed and pretty much assumed that he was an alligator snapping turtle. But he wasn't. But he still likes to bury himself. I'm not sure if he has the tongue, the same type of worm-like tongue as an alligator snapping turtle. Stand by, I have to look that up. So, yeah. Now, by the way, this is just my way of cleaning his aquarium here. Everybody does it a different way. I'm not saying this is the way you should clean it. This is just my method of doing this, and I'm surprised that people will actually watch this. Thank you so much. I will show Jimmy at the end of the video if that makes you feel better. But don't skip it. I appreciate the support. Okay, so now all the sand's in there, and alright, so I'm just going to carry it inside the house, and then I'm going to put the rocks in there. Then I'm going to get the water from those buckets over there that we collect on a regular basis, and then fill this bad boy up. Okay, so we got everything in here. Jimmy's a nice, fresh, clean aquarium, and the rocks in his little house are right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in now. Okay, so we got all the rocks and everything in here. I think I'll go ahead and actually take this out. It'll be easier putting in the water. Right, so I got a bucket full of fresh rainwater here. So I'm just going to use that scoop and then put scoops of water in there one by one. And I kind of wish it would stay smooth. But what are you going to do? I'll just smooth it out again after I pour it in there. I wish I could set this down somewhere, but really can't. Well, I guess I can. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Time lapse. Should have guessed, but I'm just short on the amount of water I needed. Water levels there needs to be just above here. So thankfully there's still another bucket out there. I don't know if you can see out the window. That I'm going to go ahead and get and pour the rest in there. I got some new water here, and I'm just gonna use some of it to go in here. Okay, so this is it. I'm all done. Got the water level pretty darn good here. Okay, so now let's go get the Jimmy. There he is. Jimmy, you ready? Ready to go back in? And yes, I did fill this tub up with regular bath water, but it shouldn't hurt him. Of course, now he's not going to move around once I come in with the camera. Hey, buddy. Come here. You're getting big. First, let me start draining this. Just let some water drip off you. Don't want to get on the floor. He's a good boy. There. Let's go home. Now it is just a little murky, but it does that every time I clean it and stuff. But that'll go away in a few minutes. So yeah, that is how I clean Jimmy's aquarium tank here. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I've been meaning to get around this, a while ago, but I've just been putting it off. But it's every time I think about doing it, I'm just like, oh, it's gonna take too long, and I don't want to do it. But every time I'm done, I'm like, oh, well, that wasn't so bad. It didn't take me long at all. Get your lid. Oh, there he goes. He's moving. Look, can you see the reflection of yourself? Alright, Jimmy. You want a wormy? It's a pretty decently small worm, but it'll do. You can't really see him. Oh, you already got that sucker out of the air. You already eat that thing? Dang, that was quick. No, you're not getting another one. Put your house right here. There you go.